wait, that's not what I wanted. Crap. And that's not even the right track. What am I doing? Good afternoon, everybody, or evening, everybody. Welcome to the...
Drivers,
I thought I had one of these saved. Maybe I'm not on the right track. There's 2 Indianapolises. Definitely not that one. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was on that one I saved it. Nope. Alright, we'll just go to the 2019 version. Alright, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Indianapolis 250. One of the craziest races of the entire season. So, going to be very interesting race here. As I, sorry, I had to look to see if they were linking it yet.
Drivers, to your
Sean
car.
Perkins is on pole today. And as you can see, Eric Monaco second, Philip Papura third. Philip Papura third. Fourth goes to Russell Pliskin. And of course, there are a number of drivers who aren't full-time in this race. This was an invitational. So that'll be interesting as well. Hold on, what was that? Oh, there it goes. So Nick Pericles, Tim Morse, Dylan Speeds, Anthony Griffith, Cameron Taylor, Lance Calvin, Finley McGuire, Joe Coleman, Finley McGuire, of course, actually Tim Morse is the highest of the non-full-time drivers, then Finley McGuire, Joe Coleman, Takumi Hirano, William Brock, Jeremy Sullivan, Carter Fitzgerald, DJ Curtis, Tyler Berkman, Daniel Bouchard, Caitlin Tannerhill, Susumu Hayata, Greg Woodard, Tobias Gross, Vince Freeze, Alex Rowe, Lawrence Zabka, Anthony Brown, Allison Holiday, Zayden Davidson, Craig Yonser, Mike Silverspoon, Bethany Woodard, Rich Roy, Keisha Phillips, Julius Castro, Sean Angel, Zing Yun, Vea Korbanov, Cody Lamas toward the back, Tyler Thaber, Blake Young, and Kylie Wyzork also right there, rounding out the grid today. A lot of concerns today with the supposed rough safety of this race. A lot of drivers have been concerns about the speeds here today at Indianapolis. And we are looking forward to hopefully a safe race, but also a safe race, but also a competitive one. It's gotten to the point where the stewards have said straight up, they're going to be strict today with making calls on some of these drivers, so... They're going to be very strict when it comes to some of these drivers, so you're going to have to see, or in some of these calls, so we're going to have to see how teams and drivers kind of handle or strict officiating, because with speeds as high as they are, we don't want too many issues today. There's a lot of concern about what might happen as 2 Silver Speeds lead the field down to the green. Let's hope for a safe race, y'all. Please hope for a safe one as we get going. Here we go. Green flag is out and away we go. Sean Perkins with a great jump there. Of course, he is one step away from the Triple Crown. All he has to do is win this race, and he's a Triple Crown winner. We already have Nick Pericles, who's won all 3 of them this year. I'm interested to see if Perkins can add his name to that list. We already have some type of concern here. There is a tire problem on the Marlone. Vibration on the Marlone there, as they rocket down the back straightaway here, entering turn 3 for the first time around the famous 2.5-mile Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Sorry, my camera froze there. And now, The top four are kind of breaking away from the pack here with Nick Pericles and Philip Papura also showing up here. It looks like Dylan Speeds also wants a showing in this as well. Finley McGuire. Perkins leads the first lap as the field is actually kind of spreading out quite nicely, if you ask me. As we go through the field here, don't want to have too many issues. Good moves by everybody. Cameron Taylor's trying to get Finley McGuire going. Looks like Eric Monaco now is trying to hold off Philip Papura, and it looks like Papura is going to lose a spot too. The 84 there of Nick Pericles. Pericles is, of course, a championship contender. And remember, with the way the playoffs are, some of these drivers need some wins to get into the playoffs. So, as we get going through the field now, looks like it's going to still be a Silver Speed 1-2 at the front of the field, though, as we get, just trying to make sure everybody, oh, here goes Eric Monaco now, maybe underneath his teammate. Not going to get the move, though. I think Perkins has just a really quick car on his own regard there. And Perkins continues to lead this race as the field is spreading out quite nicely, actually. Indianapolis doesn't tend to get like this, but we're very glad that this is happening because we don't want to see those huge accidents that we normally see with the Indianapolis 250. But like I said, the stewards are going to be quite strict today, and I'm even expecting them to throw blocking calls, even maybe if there's an aggressive block there. I'm expecting to see some of those blocking calls, but meanwhile up front, Perkins still leads over the 41 of Eric Monaco, his teammate. Then you've got the 025 of Papura. The 42 of Speeds is now in this battle. Pericles is trying to make a move on Speeds for fourth position. Looks like he's going to get that spot, and that's going to bring McGuire, Taylor, and Pliskin up to this pack, I think. As the top three seem to be pretty well organized with just trying to stay in line there. I'm not seeing too many moves as they go into some of the corners here at Indianapolis. Just be careful. All I can say is be incredibly careful as we get going here. There is the 60 of Carter Fitzgerald as we go a little further back. We're going to see how some of these drivers further back are working their way through the field. Big one I was looking at was where's the 48 car. 48 started way down the order. He had a bad lap in qualifying. He's all the way up to 30th from like 40th on the grid, so he's gained 10 spots. He's got a real rocket ship under the hood. I just think he got really hurt by weather conditions during qualifying, but it's still just the top three not making a move on each other right now. Perkins just has a really quick car, but it looks like Monaco is looking maybe for a move underneath. McGuire now has taken over fifth position as Speeds has fallen back behind Cameron Taylor there. And this is going to turn into, I think, a bit of a pit stop battle, I believe, because Indianapolis tends to always be that way, but this has been a very clean start for Indianapolis. Oh, car around in the back. If that's not a yellow, that's going to be a yellow right there. Yellow flag is out. That is William Brock, one of the points contenders, and his teammate, Daniel Bouchard. So the field is going to slow down here for our first caution on the day. We're going to take a look and see what happened there. I mean, that's teammates there. We don't want... Luckily, they both drove away. Daniel Bouchard will come across in 41st, and I'm sure the Ford executives are not going to be too happy with that. We're going to take a look and see what happened here between the two. Uh-oh. Oh. This started way in front here. Are there even yellows on? Yep, yellows are on. Okay, this is going to be a lot weirder than I thought it was going to be. All right. Tim Morse. Okay, it looks like the 92 gets into the fence. And then the 92 goes around, goes up the track, gets into the 7. And then the 17 hits the 92. And then that happens. Is there some inter-team strife there between the 17 and the 7? I don't really know. But that was a weird one. So what happened to the 92 to start off with this? Did the 92 just... Oh, 92 came down on Anthony Griffith here. And he gets way on the brakes there, and then the... Black flag the 015? I don't think the 015 had anywhere to go. The stewards are saying black flag the 015 for that. I don't think the 015 had a place to go. I'd black flag the 17 more than anybody. I'm going to pause right now. We're going to go on board the 015 here. Black flag the 4, okay. The 4 is getting black flagged. And the 015 is apparently getting black flagged for that. And what about the 17? For just dumping the... Or the 7 for just dumping the 17. They're black flagging the 015 for that he should have backed out, so... They said strict, so the 4 and the 015 are getting blacked. Is the 7 getting blacked for that move? All right, black flag to car number 4. Is that black car 7? Black 015. Oh, black number 7. I think the 017 is going to get a wave here, though. Or the wave 17 will. 17's going to get a wave, because I want him back on the lead. I want him not on the tail end of the lead lap. Go forth and yonder, car 17. Very much of a chain reaction incident there, and they said that was an easy call, so... Let's take a look and see what some of the chat members are saying right now. Can I get chat on just the stream? Yes! I can. How's everyone doing today here on the chat? Back home again in Indiana. Insert Delta Force here, 10 degrees, a mere trifle. Racing deal, we good? No, it wasn't a racing deal. Unfortunately. A lot of black flags. Stewards are being incredibly strict today. What's the command, Ryan, to... Oh, never mind. He's stepping away. I forgot what the command was to remove a yellow flag lap. Is it pace -1? Yep. All right, we're going green this next time. We're ready to go. Track is clear. They're gonna... Yeah, I got it. Thank you. So all drivers are still on the lead lap at this stage of the event. Perkins leads over Papura, Pericles, McGuire, Tannerhill up in 5th. That team we just heard, there's concerns of finances as long... Well, they're saying it's competition, but also concerns with finances, possible concerns with finances. That team's going down to 1 car next year. Jeremy Sullivan, Dylan Speeds in 7th. Eric Monaco dropped to 8th. Griffin's going to have to pit. Lance Calvin 10th. Joe Coleman 11th. Russ Pliskin 12th. Tobias Gross, Allison Holiday, Vince Freeze down in 15th. So, we're going to have to go green here. Perkins gets a good start over the rest of the field. They rocket down into turn number 1 again. Already up to 150 mile an hour. Looks like Sullivan is going to try and go by Tannerhill here. Along with the 42 car and 41. Tannerhill's a sitting duck out there. We know the 4 is going to have to pit. Here we go. Sullivan's already getting by Pericles. Or that's McGuire, I'm sorry. Finley McGuire's got a really good car right now. McGuire's already going for 2nd here on Philip Papura. Don't want to do that too often. Or Papura. Don't want to do that too often. Or don't want to force people up a line when they're not thinking about it here. And I know for a fact, 4's not going to be able to pit that time. Here comes the 015. 015 and the 7 are coming down. 4 could not because he was blocked, but the 4 is going to have to make a pit stop soon or else he's going to get DQ'd. The 4 still has not made a pit stop, and we'll see if the stewards aren't happy about that or if they're going to give the 4 one more shot to come down pit road. He missed his window to pit. And I think he's going to miss it again because he's trapped on the outside. Oh no, now he's making the commitment. He's making the commitment, but was it too late? 4 now is bringing it down pit road for his black flag for his racing conduct. And the 7's now coming out of the pits along with the 015. Perkins has led every lap of the race so far, though. But they're going to have to deal with Tim Morse coming back on the backstretch now. I think we're all good. Steward Ryan. Oh no, something's wrong with the 35 from the lead. 35's got a problem. The leader for the entire race has just broken something in that car. I think he's going to make it back, but he has a tire going down. Tough break for car 35. Meanwhile, race leader now is Finley McGuire. Kind of out of nowhere. We don't know much about Finley McGuire, but he's leading the Indianapolis 250. And tough break for Sean Perkins as he brings it down pit road. And Anthony Griffith also is going to be a driver that we're going to have to watch here as they come up to lap him. Finley McGuire has a very quick car right now. Who's got the fastest car? It's actually the 4, believe it or not, is the fastest car on the track right now. So now, Pericles is now going underneath the 025. And more work being done on car 35. 4 is fine. Okay, so no extra penalty to the 4 for missing his pit window in there. I don't think he could have safely pit anyway, but it's something for the stewards to look at. Perkins coming out of the pits now. Tough break for Sean Perkins because that really hurt him there in terms of speed. He was the dominant car in the early stages of this race. And now Papura and Pericles are trying to close in now on McGuire. Here goes Pericles now, diving underneath Papura. Not going to get the move done, though. Now, they're all 5 together. That's Joe Coleman in 5th. Out of nowhere, Joe Coleman in 5th position. He has done absolutely nothing all year, but except being a weapon. But he's doing well here. Pericles makes a move on Papura for 2nd. But no one's been able to touch the leader all race and make an on-track pass for the lead all race without the aid of a mechanical problem. Now can Pericles make this move work with the help from Dylan Speeds? as the 025 has dropped back to 4th. And now the 22's on the outside line with the 41 shoving hard down low. And here comes the 84 now, looking underneath Finley McGuire for the lead. Looks like a clean move so far, but not with the 42 helping out there. New leader, car 84 there. But that's Finley McGuire's losing a number of spots there. But they're side by side behind McGuire, so I think McGuire's only going to fall to 4th. And we got to watch out. The 17 is quite slow, and I'm wondering if they're going to minimum speed him. He's 5 seconds off the pace. I'm wondering if they're going to call minimum speed on car 17 because he is slow out there. And this is going to be a shaky situation. If they make the decision quick, well, he's still going to hold up the 84 in the lead. And he's trying to stay out of the way. They haven't blacked him yet, but 17 is quite slow. And now the 025 is going to take over the lead of the race here. And now everybody is stuck behind the 17 car. I'm willing to bet that's going to be DQ on the 17 for too slow, not meeting minimum speed. Parking 17 for minimum speed, so DQ car 17. First car out. DQ car 17 for minimum speed. And he has really hurt a lot of cars in this pack right now. The 17 has. And, wow, really going to hurt some people back here. Joe Coleman lost about 20 spots, it looks like, from that. Or it seemed. Down to 6. Okay, maybe not that many, but still, he was like 5th. The 84 now has a big lead over the 42 and the 025. And we got a train of Marlones back here. The one-off Marlones, surprisingly. And then also you've got Tyler Berkman in 10th. Caitlin Tannerhill's kind of slotted into 12th there pretty well. Oh, one car with engine issues right now. And he's not going to make it back. That's going to be a caution right there for the one breaking down. And that's actually going to save the 4 from going a lap down. And who's the first car one lap down? That'll be the 015. The 015 will get a lap back. He's going to get a real quick lap back here. So Tim Morse gets back on the lead lap after that as yellow flag came out for Mike Silverspoon blowing up. And that's going to be the second car out of the race. Of course, the 17 got minimum speeded after an incident there. And let's take a look. So, oh, he's Scottish, McGuire is. I didn't know that. You're not in the race, Noah. It was an invitational, and Myatt and Hart didn't get picked for it, unfortunately. It was kind of a random draw. So caution out on lap 20 of 100 today. Oh, we got something in the Bernie chat coming up. Put your race window back up? You mean the chat window? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. My bad. All right, who's going to be the first off pit road? Wow, looks like it's going to be the Marlon of Jeremy Sullivan's going to lead the field back to the green with Cameron Taylor in second. Man, there's some quick stops there. Dylan Speeds, Nick Pericles, Finley McGuire as well. So Jeremy Sullivan leads the field back to the green now. Or will lead the field back to the green. That's a very interesting restart order there. Dylan Speeds as well. Nick Pericles, Finley McGuire, DJ Curtis. Number of drivers all doing pretty well on that pit stop cycle. Greg Woodard kind of coming out of the woodwork as well. So far, it's been a clean American 700. Why does the 87 have damage? Why does the 441 have damage? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 7 just drove into the back of him. And you said the 87 also has damage? Well, he's slowing down. 92 looks... well, he runs into the 92. And then the 11 runs into him. So, you got the 7 and the 87 and the 11 there, stewards, if you want to take a look at that. So, the 87 runs into the back of somebody. We had the 7, who I think might actually be out. Nope, 7's still in it. So if you want to do something with the 7... Oh, they're black flagging. They're blacking the 7, black 87, and black the 11. Man, the 7's been black twice on both cautions. The 7's gotten a black flag, so I'm wondering if the stewards are going to get real picky with the 7 pretty soon here, if he does something else stupid. Not a great day for Ford Performance Technologies. As we rack them up for another go here. Jeremy Sullivan will lead the field back to the green. So Weiswork, Roy, and Bouchard all have penalties on this restart. As we get back to the green here. For more Indianapolis fun as we get going. It's lap 22 of 100. We're about a quarter of the way done. Oh, the 7 is bad slow. Either the 7 is really slow or didn't just get up to speed, or there's going to be issues back there. There's 3 wide. That's not going to end well. Give them some room there, people. Let's go. Give some room. Give some room. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. 41's going around. 41 and the 7 are in it. And the 41 is out. And I think that might have just ended the 7's day, because I'm wondering if the stewards are going to do something about that. And Perkins gets his lap back. Taylor leads. Perkins on his own gets his lap back. Let's take a look and see what happens, because that incident was caused by the 7 just being slow, but he didn't technically not meet minimum speed yet, because he hadn't done a lap. So I don't know how the stewards want to view this. 66 gets into the wall trying to avoid, and the 78 turns the 41, and the 7, in a way, was almost an innocent bystander there. He was just slow. But will the stewards say the 7 should have gotten out of the way with how slow he was going? So 66 gets into the wall because she realizes they're 3 wide. And then the 78 just turns the 41. 7 to the hauler post-race. So I don't think they've DQ'd the 7 yet. Are they going to do anything with the 78? Black flag the 78. So 78's going to get a black flag. Not a great day for Roy Inc. getting black flags either. Yeah, you can just see right there. Just round they go. So they haven't disqualified the 7 yet, but the 7's been a weapon all day. And Jeremy Sullivan and Sean Angel stayed out, as did Wyzork. Wyzork actually, having a black flag, served it, because they had hit the he had hit the commitment line before the caution flew. So I think Wyzork has made his black flag stop. The stewards just did an all call to everybody saying, cut the crap. Oh, so they are really starting to get strict here at the quarter-way mark, saying they do not like the racing action they're seeing right now. That were some pretty big hits with the 41 there. We're going to go on board with the 41, actually, and take a look at that hit that he took into the outside wall. I think it was driver's side, too. So he's just driving along. 78 Jackson in the back bumper. He goes down low, turns. No, it was a passenger side hit, thankfully. The 7 might have took a harder driver's side hit, but he drove away. Actually, oh, the 7 did fall out of the race. The 7 is out. There's no car 1 lap down. Oh, Wyzork is pitting. So, black flag the 11 again? I thought he made it, though. Okay, I'm going to go back and check that, actually, before we go. We're going to have them do their last lap there. I thought he made it fair and square onto pit road, and then the caution just happened to fly. No, pits are closed a mile beforehand, as you can see in there. Yeah, it's a definite second black. I thought he made it. He didn't. Thank you for catching that. Nope, I think he did. No, I think you're right. I think you're right. I went back and checked it, and now I'm agreeing with your original point. I think he deserves the black. But we'll see what the stewards say. I do want one more saying after Roy's clear the black comment, saying that, are we blacking him or not black flagging him? Because he did not make it on pit road. I thought he did, but he didn't. The other one did that had that. I think Roy made it on pit road fair and square. Oh, the game might have dinged him. Okay, we'll see. Let me see what's going on with the 11. If I black number 11... Oh, he's already serving a penalty. Okay. So he will have to pit anyway. Car 11 will. Is the 80... Okay, what if I black the 87? Yeah, 87 didn't make it on pit road either, so they're both going to have to pit. So 87 and 11 didn't make it. And what's interesting is we've got a couple of cars up here that we don't normally see. Jeremy Sullivan, of course, isn't a full-time car. Sean Angel is one of the slower cars on the grid, up in second position, so we're going to go green this time. I'm going to take a look one more time at the chat. For some reason, the chat is not working on my phone. That's actually a good point by King of Weasels. Is the 78 going to be post-race? Is the 78 going to get post-race for that punt? Oh, Vince Freeze is also in the stewards chat. Cool. That's going to be a good point, is should the 78 get a post-race for his little decision-making skills there. Get post-race. Yep, 78 just got post-race, so they're listening to you, fans. Stewards are listening to you. So, car 78 post-race. Uh-oh. What was that about? So, 7 post-race and 78 post-race. And my pen isn't working. Hope somebody... Oh, I got a Sharpie. All right, we're going to go green this time. Jeremy Sullivan leads the field of the green with Sean Angel in second. Dylan Speeds in third. Cameron Taylor back and forth with Finley McGuire in fifth. Marlon's actually showing that they have a bit of speed today. Green flag out. Here we go once again. Good start by Jeremy Sullivan, but I think that was more of a bad start by Angel. Angel's team just doesn't seem to have the speed in the straight line, the Saba Sport team. And here we go once again. There was no car one lap down, but there will be next time around. Oh, 3 wide. We got this 3 wide crap is sketchy at best, and they put the 94 into the fence there if we wanted to take a look at that again. From the helicopter. The 83 pushed up on the 5 and put the 94 into the wall there. You don't want to do that too often. As here comes Finley McGuire once again. I think if Finley McGuire is the fastest car on the track right now. I'm wondering if they're going to put a warning out to 83 on that. Car 83, because that was all on the 83 there. Not giving room. But... And now we got the 25 going underneath the 555. So... No review on that. Okay, they're not going to throw anybody under the bus for that one. But here comes the 84 and the 83, the 2 Red Bulls working together. And now, Jeremy Sullivan does not look very quick right now. And they're holding up the 2 Red Bulls in that regard. Also, did we get the pit stop for those 2 cars? Oh, 78's pitting. I believe the 87 is already pitted. Or is the 87 out? Oh, 87 got DQ'd. Oh, the game DQ'd the 87, so... And the 11. Okay. And I wonder if they're going to DQ the 7... Nope, the 78 didn't get DQ'd, but they DQ'd 2 drivers on that last penalty cycle, so... That was not from our stewards doing that. That was from... Hold on, just 1 second. We're going on a little bit of a commercial break for a second. I'll be back in just a minute. I have returned. Sorry about that. Something came up. Uh-oh. What's that about? Oh, 78 just pitted. Never mind. My bad. So anyway, Finley McGuire still leads the race over Philip Papura. Dylan Speeds as well. In third position there. Also lost a bit of line. And fourth place is Nick Pericles. Sorry, there's a couple of things going on right now. I'll be back into it in just 1 second. There we go. All right, so sorry about that, everyone. Very spread out order at this stage. Ooh, not here, they're not. They're still packed up pretty close here. This is mid-20s, so they're for the unimportant position. But, you got some pretty close battling back here as well. With this track being mainly one groove, it makes things quite difficult. Man, Jeremy Sullivan has already fallen back to 9th position. Look at Cody Lamas. Cody Lamas started all the way back in like 39th and is up to 8th now. Lamas has really been on a tear today. One of the faster cars on track, I believe. And he's doing a fantastic job getting up there. He was a championship contender last year. And, well... well, now they're coming down to the wire now, and... Ooh, looks like the 83 tried diving underneath the lap car of the 78. Meanwhile, Nick Pericles making a move on third position on Dylan Speeds, as Papura and McGuire are currently just holding station. And I did put in... No, Snake, I already did put in tokens for them. I already put in the tokens for you. That's why. I gave you 1 to each because you had 4. Don't worry, I didn't forget you. Oh, we got a caution! That is Tanner Hill and Freeze. Tanner Hill and Freeze are in an accident here. And that's definitely... Oh, and Blake Young was in that as well. Where did he come from out of all that? Oh, no, he was just driving along. Albeit quite slowly, but he was. There's Tanner Hill. So we're going to see what happened here. And we're going to look at the... I'm going to look at the stewards chat to see who's at fault for this. Tanner Hill's driving along. Oh, is this a 3-wide situation with Tobias Gross? Yeah, the 40 makes it 3 wide, and, well... Gross actually got a big hit in that as well. Yeah, I think that's on Gross there. But I'm not sure. I'm going to take a look again at the helicopter cam, who to put appropriate blame on for that. Okay, so there's already a car underneath Gross, and Gross decides to make the 3rd lane there. I think that's Tobias Gross, but on the 40. But I could be wrong. Definitely could be wrong on that. Also, we're going to have one driver getting a wave around. That's going to be car 78 of Zayden Davidson. Did you get enough review out of that there, Ryan? I thought it was pretty simply gross there, but it could be wrong. Black flag, car 40. So 40 is going to get a black. All right, so that's another car on the steward's crap list today. Uh-oh, something wrong with the 88. The 88's got a problem. More of a problem, and I don't think he's going to make it back either. I already put your tokens in, though, Snake, so... because I knew you wanted them. And you're leading right now, anyway, over McGuire. Papura's leading, so... You had 6. I did count that wrong, Snake. You have 6 tokens, so you still have 2 left. So I put 1 in on each. So, actually, if the 78 doesn't pit this time, I'm going to wave him around. And he is pitting. Okay. Wow, a lot of drivers further up the order. The 25, 55, we've got Craig Yonser up there now. Anthony Griffith's back up into this after his black flag for an earlier incident. Joe Coleman been doing pretty well today. So, Greg Woodard, both the Woodards there as well. Keisha Phillips high up the grid. Sean Perkins clawed his way back up the order. Perkins has a little rocket ship, though. Along with Cameron Taylor down in 14th. Corey Ibanov there. Nick Pericles, I think that's the lowest we've seen him all day. He's going to be rocketing through the field. So 78 is going to get a wave around. Oh, no, actually, yeah, 78 is going to get a wave around because he is going to be in front of the 88. So I am actually going to give him that now. So 78 gets a wave around. I thought I gave the 78 a wave around. That's not what I meant. Why are you hitting the 66? Don't black flag him for that, because I think that's a game glitch. My bad. That's on me. Don't give him a penalty for that. I think that's just game. Sorry about that. Give the 78 space, everybody, as he blasts by. I hope he doesn't go around twice, though. That would be a bit weird. So, 025 will lead. We're not even a halfway yet in this event. The third leg of the Triple Crown. Only the 78... Oh, are you post-racing the 40, by the way, Ryan? Or nah, because he's not even a full-timer. Doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want with him. Your call. Oh, yeah, 88 ran out of gas, so he's out of the race. No, they're not black flagging the 40. Okay. So, the 025 Everybody's still on the lead lap that's still running. All 35 that are still running. Normally, by now, the Indy 250 normally has like 12 cars left, it seems like. But so far, so good. We haven't had a too big... Man, Carter Fitzgerald up in ninth. Kind of that one's out of nowhere, too. So, 78 has not gone around a second time. That's good. Hopefully we get a clean restart here. Who was the other car in that wreck? Oh, it was Tannerhill. So I'm a little worried about Tannerhill's minimum speed. We're going to have to keep an eye on that as we get going. We're going to look at a couple of laps here, see if Tannerhill can keep up with a reasonable minimum speed. And then if not, then that'll be a black flag DQ for Tannerhill. Green flag is out, and away we go. It is Papura and McGuire. And, man, they are so much faster than some of these other drivers off the line. Griffith making moves further back on Lamas. And I don't think we have any problems with Tannerhill, because Tannerhill's already making moves on cars. Actually, Gross is a bit slow back there. We might need to watch Tobias Gross as we get on the backstretch now. As they wind up these cars up to speed. The V6 is up to speed. Down the backstretch they go, and it looks like it's a 4-car breakaway at the front of the field. So here we go once again. And Gross is slow, but not too slow. I think Gross will be fine. And Papura leads the 42nd lap of the race, or 41st lap of the race. And the racing is on once again today. And Gross is pitting. Oh yeah, it's for the black flag, duh. Didn't think of that. And McGuire is going to lose second, it looks like. As the 555 now slams the door on the 42. And we're on this time now as... looks like Griffith needs some help to get by the 42. Nobody's really going with... Oh, now it looks like the 83 is going to try. 22 did not take a very good line through that corner on the inside, so that's really going to mess up the 48 there. And Gross is coming back out of the pits. In kind of a precarious position in the middle of the pack, but looks like there's a little bit of a thinning out there. Right as Gross is coming out. Oh, wow! Gross, very unsafe merge there. 92 had to go way wide and have some very evasive maneuvering there. Maybe they will post-race the 40 now. I don't know, that was a pretty unsafe release there, if you ask me, but... Again, 2-car breakaway at the front of the field with the 025 and the 555 there. 4 now has taken over third pretty solidly with Joe Coleman running fourth. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Joe Coleman doing a really good job up there. We kind of go through the field here. Number of drivers doing their best right now. Actually, Papura's got a huge lead right now over the 555 car. And the 4 now is closing in on the 555, so that's not going to be good for the 025, I think, but that's a big gap there that the 025 has got right now. That would be the 40's black. And now, it's kind of a hornet's nest back here, but Sean Perkins is all the way back up to 6th or 5th position now. Coming from the back after he was the most dominant car early on, and now he's back up into 5th, chasing down the leaders on his own. Oh, now we got the 4 going underneath the 555. The 4 still is the fastest car on the track. He's got the fastest lap of the race, so... But now, here comes McGuire back, the Scottish driver. Looking underneath the 4, not going to get at that spot that time, but into the 1 he will. Actually, the 4 held his own there in the start of the corner, but couldn't hold it through the rest of the corner. The 555 and the 4 now have resettled their positions, and look at the lead Papura has right now. Everybody's on minimum speed, so that's good. And now the 4's fighting back for second. So if these drivers keep battling like this, the 025 is going to get too far ahead for them. And now Perkins is looking to take over second, it looks like. And there they go. Oh, Taylor was looking underneath the 35 car there. It's now the 4. These guys have got to start working together and catching that 025 because he's got a huge lead right now. Over a second lead right now. Although I'm expecting another caution sometime in this event. There's still 35 cars remaining in it. But see, I don't think they're catching him. Oh yeah, they are. They cut off a good chunk of time on that. The 4 did at least. Post-racing the 40. Official post-race of the 40 car. So now, the race is heating up again as the field has kind of settled themselves a little bit. I think it was just Finley McGuire's a little over-exuberance there, trying to make sure that he wanted to definitely take over second there, but I think you got to kind of have some cooperation here. Co-opetition, this race kind of has, because you got to play this race smart. And Griffith now has caught, the Tenaire has caught the Ghost team. Which these two teams don't really get along. So, could end up leading to some sparks, maybe? I don't know. Anthony Griffith, though, is one of the contenders on points to get into the championship, but boy, would he like a win. Boy, would Anthony Griffith like a win to get into the playoffs. And now he's trying to dive underneath the 025 for the lead here. That was a late move. And I don't think he's got the power that the Ghost does. Oh! Car 94 on pit road. I'm guessing that he pushed off. Yeah, he got to pit road. Looked like scheduled, maybe. Wow. And now Perkins up into third. Perkins, we know, has a really quick car. And this is going to halfway. Coming to halfway now. There's a little bit of a cash bonus if you lead at the halfway mark of this race. And it looks like Griffith kind of wants it, but isn't going to get it. Papura's going to get it. But there is going to be the 94 to deal with on the rejoin here. That's going to be interesting for, I think, these drivers to kind of deal with. We're all the way back to car... like the top 9 are all together. And that's going to be something to watch. Oh, looks like the 025 is pitting for a scheduled stop now. So here we go. Some of our scheduled pit stops now taking place. He's the only car on pit road, so that's a late stop there. Or an early stop there. Sorry, not late, early. 025, good on pit road. And now the 4 is going to... I'm wondering if he saw the 94 and decided to make that move when he could down to pit road. Because now I was thinking he was wondering if he was going to get held up, but it looked like the 4 did a really good job dealing with the 94. And now will anybody else make the move to pit road? Looks like the 5 might be. Nope, 5 is not. I thought the 5 was, but 025 on a very different pit strategy from everybody else. And he's going to go a lap down. He's going to have to hope this goes green for a while, as Perkins is already looking low on Griffith. These two are going to be teammates next year at Tenaire. Did anybody else pit? Oh, Tannerhill's in. And now Perkins is going to make the move for the lead. Once again here. Didn't take him long to get back off of 1 lap down. But didn't get the move done through 3. That's a very interesting thought there, because I thought he would have. No pit stops so far from anybody. Pliskin making a move on Woodard for 14th. There's Entity Brown. Oh, here comes Joe Coleman down pit road. Coleman was actually running in the top 10 earlier. Actually, pretty much all day Coleman's been running in the top 10. As Perkins finally takes over the lead of the race, we're going to have to go back and take a look at that. How did that happen? Just set him up entering 1, it looks like. Solid move by Sean Perkins. He's going for the Triple Crown, and all he has to do is win this race, and he's a Triple Crown winner. He'll join Nick Pericles and Jacob Hart in the Triple Crown showdown as well. Great to see Sean Perkins in there. I actually have to look at something here. The Triple Crown is, I think, a thing on here. Oh, Trek Tauger also has a Triple Crown as well. So Nick Pericles is the 3rd Triple Crown winner. And now it looks like everybody's pitting. Here we go. Oh, looks like Angel's staying out. Angel's, of course, a lap down. A bunch of other cars pitted that time. With Coleman there. Oh, somebody stayed out. Who is that? Oh, no, that's actually Papura trying to get his lap back. So now we're on the pit cycle. There's Davidson coming out of the pits. So we're going to take a look here. Here comes a car on the front stretch. Who is this? That would be Tannerhill. All right, we're going to take a look here. Where is... Oh, the 4's coming out. 4 is going to be the first one out. But where is the 025? On the front stretch. But remember, he short-pitted everybody. So this is the battle for the lead. I don't think he's going to get there, though. Yeah, the leader's right there. He's not going to get there. 025 is going to get maybe Taylor, but outside of that... No, not even going to get Taylor. Oh, yeah, he is going to get Taylor. Never mind. He sailed it around the outside of Taylor. He's getting up to 4th, it looks like, because the 83's in 3rd. There's Koryabanov, stayed out an extra lap to lead it. And now is coming back out on track via Koryabanov. And now it is Anthony Griffith and Sean Perkins leading the race. But we know Papura is very interested in taking over that lead again. I'm going to try and get the comments up again on this, maybe. On my phone. I can't see them, though. Crap. So, sorry, I cannot communicate with you guys right now, because that's not the way things are going. Oh, here we go. Maybe I can a little bit here. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. My bad. I just want to blink that out so that it looks a little better. So Anthony Griffith now is going to come up to lap Sean Angel here. Papura got by the 83. Joe Coleman, who pitted early now. Oh, he's a lap down. Oh, gosh, he really had a bad stop. Oh, he's going to be forced wide there by Taylor. Wow, there's Lawrence Zabka. Where has he been all day? He's up to 6th. Nick Pericles, Lance Kelvin, Allison Holiday up in the top 10, and Greg Woodard as well. And now, oh, we got Perkins going for the lead now on Griffith, and it looks like he's going to get that spot. Great move by Sean Perkins once again to take over the lead of this event. All right. Now on the front stretch. See, they've got 2 cars, though. I don't think they're going to catch them. At this rate, they're going to need a yellow of some type, I think. They're going to have to get a yellow of some type if they're going to have any chance at this. Or one of the other cars, leading cars, to fall out. Meanwhile, up front, there actually isn't that much lap traffic for them to deal with either. So it's the battle of 2 Ohioans at the front of the field now. And Papura's over 2.5 seconds back. Taylor's trying to get a move on Curtis here for 4th. That's going to be, I think, a pretty easy move if you ask me. Yeah, pretty easy right there. Coleman's a lap down. And then this pack, man, Pericles kind of fell off the turnip truck so far in this race as well. There's Sullivan and Berkman, Yonser, Woodard, Pliskin, Hayata, Speed. So really, I will say this, Papura's pit strategy didn't pay off because he was expecting to be way off in the lead. If he's going to make this pit strategy work, he needed to get the lead on that cycle, and he didn't get it. So he's going to be hoping for a caution to reset this order because at this stage, I'm not seeing it. And they're losing time left and right here to the 2 leaders who are kind of content just to race with each other, really. So, again, we're kind of in this stretch in which cars are just really spread out right now. Now, Tim Morris not having a great day today. I thought Tim Morris would be stronger than that. And actually, a car who's really, I must have had a bad pit stop was Cody Lamas, because Lamas was quick earlier. And doesn't seem like he's got the speed right now. Same with Carter Fitzgerald, for that matter. Fitzgerald was way up the order earlier on. And, way in the back. Where's her teammate, Yonser, in all this, in the 66 car? Yonser's in 13th, so still doing okay. 4 cars really closed in now on the 35. And it looks like they might actually be battling with each other here in a second. And they're coming up to lap the 441 of Blakey Young, who has been the slowest car all week. And now, is the 4 going to try a move? It's hard to make a move by yourself without any drafting help. It really is here at Indy. And right now, I don't think the 4's got the car right now. Especially with them gaining right now. Perkins is doing everything he can to win the Triple Crown, really. And he's... Oh, 4's trying! 4's trying! And here comes the 4. He is going to get alongside. But the 35's got so much speed down the back stretch, or down the front stretch, he's going to hold the spot. Great move by the 35 to hold off the 4. Both drivers need a win to get into the playoffs, so... Well, actually, the 4 doesn't really. The 4 can get in on points, but really could use a win this year. And they are coming up to lap the 441 and the 066 of Tannerhill. So here we go, down the front stretch again. And I'm wondering now if the 4's seeing what could possibly be seen as a pick move here. Maybe using the 441 as a pick. Just the Tenaire does not have the same speed as the Silver speed down the down the straightaways here. I think the Tenaire is faster through the corners, but not down the straights. And here they go, entering turn 3. We've had a nice green flag run here at Indy so far. We made it through 1 pit stop cycle under green. We might actually start a second here in a little bit. And there's the 441, and nope, can't use him as a pick. The 4 can't. Oh, maybe he is. Nope, not going to use him as a pick. The 4's actually going to get maybe picked himself a little bit there. As there is another lap car of Tannerhill up there. Ooh, 025 did not look very strong there. Coleman's actually doing a good job getting through the lap, through cars that are on the lead lap, actually. Coleman is legitimately faster than some of those cars. As I kind of go through the order, Hayata doing okay in 15th. As here we go down the backstretch, there's Entity Brown. Uh-oh, something's wrong. Oh, we got cars on pit road. That's car 94 on pit road. And Perkins is going to come up to lap the 66. No sight of Papura pitting yet. Now, Tannerhill is only back here because of a bad pit strategy. And now the 35 really doesn't know what to do with Tannerhill. And that's going to put the 4 right there. But, again, 35 dives low. Handles the lap traffic. A-okay. Oh, but contact between the 4 and the 66. You don't want to do that too often. That was almost a very bad accident there. Especially with cars kind of a little further back. Almost didn't end well there for car 066 there of Caitlin Tannerhill. But everybody's all right. Everybody's all right. A near miss there. Man, Carter Fitzgerald down in 27th. Philip Papura has finally brought it down pit road. And this is going to be more of the pit stop game now. Again, 5-second lead from first to third. That's huge at Indianapolis. But again, if you have a bad pit stop here, you can really lose out a lot. Really lose out a lot. Meanwhile, they will actually be coming up to Tobias Gross here, not too distant future. Probably after the pit stop cycle here on lap 70. But overall, it's been a remarkably cleaner Indy 250 than we thought it would be. A lot more cars. All right, sorry about that, everybody. A little bit of a technical glitch there. Oh, car 066 is in. So now we are back online, I think, right? Are we back online, y'all? Sorry, I lost a bit of Wi-Fi there. Sorry about that. I think we're back. Are we back online? Yep, we are back online. And now I can actually see the chat. So, here we go. Pit stop cycles now starting to play out here. There is Philip Papura, who has not... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me go back down there. I'm trying to fix the standing screen. Oh, wow, that's a slow group. And now the leaders are coming in. So now we're on pit road. Uh-oh. Did I hear a car in the fence? Oh, we got a crash in the back! Oh, no, this is big! Hit the brakes, Finley McGuire. Oh, no, we got a big stack up! Here's the big one! The Indy 250 big one! Philip Papura's in it! Oh, a bunch of cars in that! Oh, wow! That's the Julius Costra got on the inside of the pit road! How did that happen? Oh, he flipped into the pit road. Oh my goodness. This is the kind of safety concerns we were worried about here at Indianapolis. It started with Jeremy Sullivan and Tyler Berkman. And we're going to have to go red here, I'm guessing, before we get into that. I'm going to red it. I don't think any of the fans were hurt because there were no pit stalls that far back. Thankfully, where Costra stopped. So Sullivan goes to the high line and he wants to pit, I think. His teammate of Berkman is down there. And then that's where the 75 goes around. And then he's trying to pit. McGuire's in there. There goes the 42. Oh my gosh! Jeremy Sullivan just got driver door by Philip Papura there. Oh no, that's bad. That's really bad. That was at 150 something mile an hour. That was bad. Oh my goodness. I am concerned for Philip Papura and Jeremy Sullivan there. Julius Costra went flying into that fence over there. We were just saying about how clean this Indy 250 had been. Finley McGuire does some great evasive maneuvering there. Yeah, we're under red right now. Did Jeremy Sullivan drive away from that, or? I don't think he could have. No, he didn't. All right, so Sullivan was trying to pit. The 62 was down there. He tries driving back. Yellow's out at this point. And then the oh gosh. That was not good. That was not good at all. And we're not sure of the medical condition of either Papura or Sullivan there. Both drivers had led in this race. Cody Lamas in it, Tim Morse in it, Rowe is in it. Luckily, that Costra incident was not as bad as I thought it was. Costra just went flying and then just kind of tumbled over the wall. Didn't get anywhere near the spectators over there. That is a good thing that Costra didn't go flying there, because I think we'd be in a lot worse situation if that's the case, but we are concerned of Jeremy Sullivan taking a driver's door hit at 150-something mile an hour. Hold on just a sec here. We're going to take a look here at the point of impact. He got it down to 146, and it was kind of behind the driver, but Still big hit. ARCSOA cars tend to take front impacts okay. I mean, not great, but front impacts okay. But, oh, they're firing up the helicopter. That's not good. Not good at all. I don't know if that's for Papura or for Sullivan there. But, or maybe both, but that hit right there is what I was the most concerned about. Of course, Castro went for a heck of a ride. We do have some onboards that we can look at. I have an onboard with Entity Brown. Koryabanov in it as well. This accident happened way up the track. And at this stage, the yellow's already out. And see, these drivers are all kind of slowing down. They don't think anything of it, and then the accident gets a lot worse. Oh, I didn't even see Thaber in it. Didn't even see Thaber in it. We're on board with Tyler Thaber. He was toward the front of this group. Actually, no, we're on board with Lamas, not Thaber. Thaber was further back. Well, we get the big one every year here. Takumi Hirano in it as well, and we just had another one. And it was a big one, to say the least. Luckily, nobody hit that pit road attenuator. That can be so problematic. And Thaber almost missed it, too. Thaber almost missed it. We are under red flag right now. All right, we're hearing the driver of car 75 has been taken in the helicopter to... Ooh, what happened to the 11? Where did the 11 get damage? Driver of... Oh, she was in the wreck. Driver of car 75 in the helicopter and driver of 025 in the ambulance heading in to the medical center nearby. I want to say it's Methodist here. I'm not sure. But, again, this is the Indy 250 that we all fear are some of these hits. I'm just lucky that the 32 did not go completely out of control into, didn't get launched into oblivion, into that fence down there, because that would have been really bad had that have happened. Racing is dangerous, folks. Racing is dangerous. Let's take a look at some of your comments, because we do have those. Vince Freeze is out of the race. We're good. It's all good here. Oh, wow. There's definitely some casualties behind that pit wall. I don't think so, because there's a fence kind of behind there, and all the pit boxes are further forward. That's why I wouldn't exactly say that. I don't think there's anybody in that area. Jeremy Sullivan. Yeah, Jeremy Sullivan is not in... We're guessing not in the best of condition right now. We do hope he'll be all right. But yeah. That's not a good one there by everybody. The race is going to continue. We're not done just yet, but it's going to take a little bit to clean it up. 1 hour later. Oh, yeah, there's Entity Brown in this as well. We're going to slow him down here. And there are a lot of cars that are going to need to be reorganized here in a little bit, but we are going to get going again. We had a bad accident last year with driver of the 48, Cody Lamas. But here they come down pit road. Looks like Gross, Perkins, and the 4 are staying out. But yeah, not a good situation here at not a good situation here at Indianapolis. Like I said, racing is dangerous, and we do hope Jeremy Sullivan and Philip Papura are okay. But we got a race that still has yet to finish, so... And we were just saying how good of a race it had been up to this point. Like, a couple of incidents here and there. Stewards, do you want to do anything about that? I think everybody involved mainly was out. I think Finley McGuire was a car in that. Well, Jeremy Sullivan was the car that kind of was the catalyst there. So... yeah, I'm thinking that's kind of the same thing. It's a racing deal there. Yeah, I'm thinking. And there's not a whole lot you can do on the front stretch. I mean, Papura was smoke screened out of it and was going to back and was backing down. Papura was going 200 and then back down to 150 and was on the brakes down to about 146 when the contact was made. So there definitely was some slowdown there. So there was some situation, but it just made the whole situation a lot worse. Coster going over the pit wall. Thankfully, no one was hit on the other side of the pit wall there. That was very lucky that nobody got hit over there, because that could have fueled the speculation that this race might be cut from the schedule, because that's 2 years in a row, at least, that we've had an injury in this event. Anthony Griffith is the current leader of the event here. It's just that the hits are so hard at this track, and we're going to take a look at this. Not again, yeah. It happened again. Another incident at, sorry, one of the comments came up that I read. It happened again, to say the least. Again, Indianapolis isn't for the faint of heart. These drivers know the risks when they get into these cars, and, well... it always stinks when we're in a situation that comes like this, you know? Where we have to finish the race that we started. I mean, we had a nice 2-hour red flag. But, yeah. It was a bit of a violent one. But it's something that we're not, we don't come to Indianapolis thinking that it's going to be an easy race. There's always that risk that there's going to be a major accident when you come to Indianapolis. And believe it or not, there actually isn't that many cars out. Joe Coleman's going to get the wave around. Joe Coleman gets the wave around. And, We're going to line them up again, rack them up again, and get going. Are there going to be any overall stewards commentary before we go back green? They did calm down. They did calm down, but... Well, we're hearing from somebody close to the Marlone team in chat that, Jeremy Sullivan might be close to the same level of injuries as Gretchen Faust. That's a good sign that he's still with us, possibly. So, we hope that that is true. We hope it is true. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Conditions of the drivers will be released post-race. So, check the Discord later. Green flag is back out again. Here we go. I don't want to dive into speculation from the Marlone team, but that might be decent. Here we go. Entering turn 3. We're back green. Cameron Taylor now is helping, well, is actually not helping his teammate. Well, kind of helping his teammate out. But it's going to be Sean Perkins taking over the lead here. And we've got the lap cars now duking it out here, kind of holding up everybody else here. You got the 83-28 Finley McGuire down there as well. And here we go. They are really struggling with Zayden Davidson and Sean Angel back there. And now the top 3 have kind of skated away there. We just kind of want a good, clean finish, guys. Just no more of these incredibly high-speed wrecks. 5:55 now going underneath the 28 car. 28 of Lance Calvin was nowhere last year and won the thing. So, I'm interested to see if he's going to try that same kind of strategy again, be nowhere the whole race, and then show up right at the end. Oh, the drivers out of the race from that incident were Takumi Hirano, Keisha Phillips, Cody Lamas, Entity Brown, Alex Rowe, Vea Koryanbanov, Dylan Speeds, the 75 of Jeremy Sullivan, Julius Costra, and Philip Papura there. Also, the 4 has taken back over the lead. We're going to have to see that pass again here. Where did the 4 make that move? Or no, I guess the 35 never got the lead. My apologies. Pericles now has cleared the main part of the pack there. And the 5 is losing the pack a bit. Oh, but we got a yellow. And that's going to be Sean Angel in it. That's Sean Angel in an accident today. Oh, wow. Is this Tobias Gross again, who's already under investigation? I don't know who that was. Oh, wow, we got a flipper. That was Angel flipping upside down there. Can we see it from the spectator cam? Wow. No, that might have been the 441. Bringing that one out. We're on board with the 441. Gross, I don't know how to rank that one. I really don't know how to rank that one. That's going to be a steward's call, I think. I can't see it from that angle. We're going to have to go to the heli cam, I think. All right, so Tobias Gross in the 94 on the outside line. Okay, they're DQing the 441 in that, so... So 441 is going to get disqualified for that incident there. For forcing it 3 wide when really he shouldn't have been. And actually, Kelvin Fitzgerald stay out. And the first car 1 lap down will be Zayden Davidson, I believe. Hold on, let me actually take a look at that when the caution flew. Might have not been. It is Zayden Davidson, so Zayden Davidson will get the wave around. So, once he pits, he will get the wave around. Zayden will. Been a long one today. Oh, 441 Pollard post-race as well, so... Blake Young going to the hauler. I'm sorry if I said Faber. That would be Blake Young, not Saber. So it's been a long one today. Blake Young. If not worse than Faust. Oh, I read that wrong. My apologies. We hope that they might be on the same level as Faust, because Faust got away A-okay, but... Or not A-okay, but with her life at Atlanta. Just shame, isn't it? Real shame with some of the racing that we get. So, 78 car will get a wave around once he comes off of the pits. Lance Kelvin, out of nowhere, is going to lead this race over Carter Fitzgerald, actually. So, these two didn't pit. They're expecting another caution, I think. I'm guessing. Because if they're staying out, that would be the call. I know Tanner Hill beat you out of the pits, but the 78's getting the wave around. Because 78 beat the 66 off of, to the yellow. Let's get him in the line and then we'll wave him, so I don't make the same mistake twice. Wait, is he a lap down? Or are they on 82? Yeah, they're on 82. So wave 78. And he does the same thing where he runs into the back of the 66. Don't get that, but okay. So 78 gets the wave around. There he goes. So Kelvin will lead. Kelvin will lead. I'm just kind of looking through the chat here. It's been the Sean Perkins versus Anthony Griffith show basically all day. And I think everyone's going to have to make one more stop. But you got 21 cars on the lead lap. '21 on the lead. There's the 78 slowing down right behind there. Oh, we got somebody blowing up. Is that Fitzgerald? Yes, it is Carter Fitzgerald. Carter Fitzgerald from second. Grenades the motor. And this alternate strategy call might have paid off for her, but it's not going to. Fitzgerald falls out of the race with engine trouble. So the Aspira will not make it to the end of the race. Still in the playoffs, though. You've got a driver who is going for a record number of wins in modern era in one season. Anthony Griffith, who's never won an ARCSOA race, looking for a playoff guarantee. And you've got Sean Perkins also looking for a playoff guarantee and trying to win a Triple Crown. If he wins this race, he's won the Triple Crown. Green flag is out, and away we go, down towards turn 1. Great start by Griffith there. The 2-lap cars are a little slow getting up to speed. Also, got to give props to Bethany Woodard up to 5th, as teams and drivers are scrambling to try and get back up there. The top 3 have taken off into the lead, as here goes the 35 trying to get underneath the 4, not going to make it work there. The 5's trying to get by with help from Greg Woodard. And this pack is very aggressive right now. With lap 85 started, we only have 16 laps to go in this Indy 250. And here goes Anthony Griffith going for the lead. And Sean Perkins into second. They have been the dominant cars today, those two. Oh, ever since Philip Papura fell out, Papura was really strong early on as well. Taylor up there closing in on third place, Kelvin. Or we think maybe. And that's a cluster back there of cars. Oh, here we go. Gross is in the fence. And I'm guessing that's going to be a DQ on 78 for that. He just dumped him. He just dumped him. Like, I was seeing that, I'm like, that ain't going to happen, is it? Yeah, that was a quick call. DQ on the 78. Yup. Wow. Just a flat-out dump. And especially after, in that same area of the track, we had a situation take place where we've got 2 drivers in the hospital, and then you see that kind of crap. So, DQ car 78, have fun in the... I'm guessing 78 ain't going to be here. Ain't going to be around next weekend after that one. But here we go. This is going to make this a trophy dash now. It's not going to involve pit strategy. Wave around will be car 066. I'm going to do that now before I forget. Oh, they're all pitting crap. Get by them all, get by them all, get by them all, get by them all. Oh, that was a close call. Taylor's staying out, though. Okay. Taylor's staying out. Only 4 cars pitted. I thought everyone would pit, but... Griffith? Oh, man. The 2 fastest cars are going to be in the back of the field when they restart. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Because the 2 fastest cars with probably about 10 to go, 11 to go, are going to be at the back of this line. We DQ'd the 78. Why is the 78 still out there? Did it not go through? Or is it lowercase DQ I have to do? Yeah, they both work. I'm interested to see if these guys can catch up through the field here. '78 going to the hauler post race as well, so that's 4 drivers going to the hauler. '78 had a lot of warnings today too. So we got a bunch of drivers going for glory here. A lot of drivers we haven't seen much today. Cameron Taylor's been up there. Lawrence Zabka's been quietly up there. Bethany Woodard. Finley McGuire. Russell Pliskin. There's 78 coming down pit road. Tyler Berkman. Allison Holiday. Susumu Hayata. Nick Pericles and Joe Coleman up there in the top 10. Let's see. Sean Perkins was the first of the bunch off of pit road. Down in 16th. And we're going to do a pace minus here. Because I think we can go this time. So we're going to come back with 11 to go. That's going to give time for these drivers to get up through the field if you're in the back. There are 20 cars left in this event. And now it's all down to who can get... If those cars on new tires can get through the field quickly, that's going to be a heck of a show for them. A heck of one. But will the aggression kick up? Will the aggression kick up? All right. Taylor will lead the field back to the green. There are no cars a lap down. Everybody's back on the lead lap as Gross fell out. Green flag is out, and away we go. Zabka in second. Bad start by Pliskin there in 5th. McGuire, remember early on in the race, McGuire was really quick. And McGuire's taking over 3rd. So here we go. And we're going to see how the 2 leaders, dominant cars all day, are going to come through this field. They're already picking off cars left and right with their new tires, and they're fast. Can the rest of the field make it on fuel? McGuire going for second. I think they're going to want to keep it green for a little bit here. Taylor's got a huge lead right now. Absolutely huge. McGuire now takes over second position with help from his teammate Berkman. Wouldn't it be something if Jeremy Sullivan's teammates end up winning this? That would be something to see. Griffith and Perkins have been side by side, but they got shuffled to the outside. That's not where they want to be if they're going to try and get through this field quickly. Although they've got speed. Perkins got through that traffic really quickly there. Meanwhile, up front, Taylor's got a huge lead. But if this pack settles down, they can catch him. They can catch him if this pack settles down, but they're not settling down. Perkins is still stuck on the outside, but now Griffith is on the inside now, making his move made. With 8-9 to go. McGuire now is looking to close in on Cameron Taylor for the lead of the Indy 250 with only a handful of laps to go. Here comes Philip Papura's teammate, Russell Pliskin, up the grid now. The two Red Bulls, they were strong early. They haven't done much since. Allison Holiday now up to 6th position. This could be a career day for her. Remember, this is double points. And Cameron Taylor, only a few laps from immortality. Griffith now battling for 10th or 9th with DJ Curtis. Griffith has a heck of a car, but he has no drafting help the rest of the way, really. He was hoping for a more packed result. I don't think Griffith and Perkins are going to have time if they stay green. Now they might want a caution. Or these cars just to run out. And there's DJ Curtis already going by, so I think they blew it on their strategy call there. I really do. Meanwhile, Griffith's teammate, Taylor, has a nice lead right now. And McGuire can't close in. These two can't battle. Pliskin cannot battle with Berkman like this, or else they're going to hurt everybody. But McGuire is closing now on Taylor. 3 wide. Or I thought it was 3 wide, not 3 wide. Duking it out for 8th is Anthony Griffith. That's not going to be enough there. Perkins got mired in traffic as well. And we do not do green-white checkers here in ARCSOA either, so if a caution comes out and ends it, it's over. Pericles makes a move on Berkman. Pericles wants to go for a triple crown, a second Triple Crown win just in this year. 5 to go. Uh-oh. We got something wrong. Engine problems for car 96. Greg Woodard. Will they throw a yellow? I don't think there's enough time to throw a yellow and get it back going. So if Woodard makes it, and I don't think he's going to, they're going to throw a yellow. They're throwing a yellow for Greg Woodard. This is going to be the fastest caution, I think, in ARCSOA history, probably, because he is not going to make it back. Can they get this going that quickly? They're already saying that they're going to try and do a quick yellow here. They did get Woodard pushed off the track. The stewards are working on that right now, or the track marshals are working on that right now, getting the 96 off the track, or off that access lane, to get this race back green. We might be restarting with 2 to go, maybe 1 to go. There is no driver 1 lap down. I don't think I can do that. I already did -1 and -1. All right, they have gotten him back out of the way. Pits are going to open, and I think they're going to go green immediately. Or they're going to go green next time around, is the idea. Oh, we can do pace -2? Did not know that. All right. I'm thinking lights are off. So they got Woodard out of the way. Everyone can pit this time. And we're going to go green for a 3-lap dash. So Taylor's got to hold off Finley McGuire, Nick Pericles, Tyler Berkman, Lawrence Zabka, and Russell Pliskin. Maybe Allison Holiday. Anthony Griffith, we know, is on newer tires. That's a lot of cars in a very short amount of time to get by. All right. "19 cars remain in this race. Two hours on this recording coming up here. With only 2 to go. How hard will Cameron Taylor block Finley McGuire and Nick Pericles? Next flag will end the race, whether it be caution or checkered. Here we go. Green flag is out. Bad start by Pericles. Bad start by Pericles. Berkman's going for third. I don't know if that's a wise move because I think that's just setting up for McGuire versus Taylor. And McGuire's going for it. McGuire's been amazing on these restarts. Teammate to Jeremy Sullivan, Finley McGuire would be one of the biggest upsets in this race's history. Taylor sails it into 3. But McGuire is there in the Marlon Exodia. But McGuire is pitting. I'm sorry, Berkman is pitting. A bunch of cars are pitting. They can't make it. They were thinking the race was going to be over. This is going to be a 2-horse race now. It's going to be. It's going to be a 2-horse race with all those cars pitting. And I think it actually is just going to be Cameron Taylor. He won at Boston this year. Here we go. Through 3 and 4. Cameron Taylor's going to write his name. Oh, he's got a problem. He's got a problem. What are you doing, Cameron Taylor? Do you not know it's the last lap? What are you doing? Finley McGuire's going to win it. What just happened? He ran out of gas! Taylor ran out of gas out of 4, and he just brought it down pit road. Maybe he didn't run it out. He went on to emergency fuel conservation, and Finley McGuire out of nowhere wins the Indy 250. The Scottish driver, I think it kicked over into reserve fuel. Taylor's car did, and he had to pit it. Or maybe it was just a really bad strategy call. I don't know. We got cars still trying to finish this race. But Finley McGuire has just won the Indianapolis 250. I don't know what happened there, but holy smokes. A one-off car won 2 of the Triple Crown races this year. Well, good on Finley McGuire. Cameron Taylor's got to be kicking himself. He didn't save enough gas. We knew fuel was going to be a concern looking at these guys. They didn't think they were going to go back green. They need another lap of caution. And I think that's going to be very controversial, that they gave him 2 laps instead of 1. Let's get these guys back in. And I think we're playing the Flower of Scotland today. Here we go. So Finley McGuire wins the Indy 250. Lawrence Zabka comes home 2nd. Nick Pericles 3rd. Russell Pliskin 4th. Sean Perkins 5th. 6th to Allison Holiday. 7th to Lance Kelvin. 8th to Craig Yonser. 9th to DJ Curtis. And 10th to Anthony Griffith. Those guys are all getting double points. Tim Morse comes home 11th, Tyler Thaber 12th. Cameron Taylor did, I'm guessing, flip over to auxiliary fuel because he ran out. In 13th, 14th, Tyler Berkman, 15th to Susumu Hayata, 16th to Joe Coleman, 17th to Bethany Woodard, 18th to Xin Yun, 19th to Caitlin Tannerhill, and then all the cars out of the race: Woodard, Davidson, Gross, Fitzgerald, Young, Angel, Hirano, Phillips, Lamas, Anthony Brown, Rowe, Koryabanov, Speeds. We hope Jeremy Sullivan is all right. Philip Papura. We're also hearing Julius Costra could have some minor injuries and be taken to the hospital as well. Vince Freeze, Rich Roy, Kylie Weisork, Eric Monaco, Daniel Bouchard, Mike Silverspoon, and William Brock all round out the 42 cars that finished, or that attempted this event. That was a very interesting race. Very interesting. And now we have to look at the points. All right, Indy 250 time. One-off standings, Finley McGuire gets 25 and 25. He's going to actually tie with Joe Blow, actually, for that. I didn't forget to export the standings. Let me get the standings up, actually, because I'm going to need them. Second place goes to Lawrence Zabka, and he might actually win the one-off standings, because, oh no, Zabka didn't actually. Because I thought he had 18 and 8. I thought he had points from one of the other races, but he didn't. And now, Nick Pericles comes out of here with 15 and 15. And then we have Russell Pliskin coming out of here with 12. Really good to see Pliskin do well, especially with his teammate not doing too well today. 10 goes to Sean Perkins. Perkins really could have used a win today, because I think the only chance he has of making the playoffs is a win at Carbondale, or at Grand Detour next week. Where is Perkins? There he is. Yeah, oh yeah. Ah, crap. Next, we have 8 and 8 for Allison Holiday. Good to see Allison Holiday doing well. Holiday did get a third somewhere, though, like, really randomly, I want to say. Or was that FF? Oh, that's Jared Vershagen. No, didn't. Never mind. 8, 8. 4, 6, 6 go to Lance Kelvin, who is the most inconsistent driver on the grid, I believe. 4 and 4 points go to Craig Yonser. 2 and 2 go to DJ Curtis, and Anthony Griffith will get 1. But remember, Anthony Griffith is, I think, actually might get locked in with that, because the most you can get is 25. We are going to take a look at the full-time driver standings. Yes, Anthony Griffith has officially locked himself into the playoffs, I believe, because 117 minus 25. All right, let me take a look here. Only one driver can make the playoffs, so one of these other guys would go. And, yeah, Anthony Griffith is officially locked into the playoffs based on points. So congrats to Anthony Griffith. I'm not going to green him yet, but then the battle begins. There's 2 more cars, which, if one of the drivers who've already won a race wins in Quincy, I actually think, well, Daniel Bouchard could get 66 plus 25, which would get him above Yonser. The only driver who could get in above, well, that would be with a win. So, if any, basically Monaco and Yonser are locked in if no one else wins a race. If somebody else wins a race, bye-bye Yonser. So, with that, I actually think Monaco, well, we're not sure yet with that. So, Griffith is locked in officially, so I am going to change that. So, congrats to Anthony Griffith. You are locked into the playoffs based on points. But now it's a battle between Monaco and Yonser and Bouchard. And really, Bouchard needs to win, so if no one else wins, Monaco and Yonser are in the playoffs. That's going to be interesting, I think. It's going to be real interesting. Anyway, let's take a look at the constructor standings today. Today was a good day for Marlon, who hasn't done anything all year. Well, it wasn't a good day for some reasons, but Finley McGuire comes out of here with 50 right there. Well, actually, I'm going to take a look up here at Ghost first. What did Ghost do today? They got 18 plus, that would be 12. Yeah, they got 18, so 30 and 30. So Ghost had a good day today. Second place in points is Red Bull. What did both Curtis and Pericles do? Pericles got 15 points today. And Curtis got 2. That's 17. So they're going to have 17 and 17. Ford Performance Technologies, they got a big fat zip out of today. Matthews Motorsports, they had Janser up there, I want to say. Yeah, Janser came home with 4. Bradley Auto, where did Kelvin finish? All right, that would be 1, 2, 4, 6. So 6 and 6. Tenaire, here we go. Taylor could have had points today, too. He was going to win this. Anthony Griffith, they only come out of here with 1 and 1. That's a bad one for them. Who's next? Lycoya. Did Bethany Woodard get in the points? No, Bethany had to pit. They get nothing. Silver Speed Team Falcon. 25, 18, 15, 12, 10. They have 10 and 10. Dominier and Caraway. I think both drivers fell out. Lamas and Freeze fell out. Yep. Which was a shame because Lamas actually had a pretty good car. Roy Inc., they got nothing. Both cars were penalized more than they actually made laps. Horizon, they didn't do anything. Or did Coleman? Did Coleman get points? No. Joe Coleman had to pit. Coleman was fast today, though, for him. Sabasport, ha, they didn't get anything. Middle Deutschland, they didn't do much. Mid-Atlantic, Holiday got points. 6th place, so that would be 8 and 8. Marlone, now they came out of here pretty strong. They got 25 and 25. Surprisingly, they didn't get anybody else up there. That was their only car, was Finley McGuire, which was a shame because they had a really quick bunch of cars with Berkman and everybody. Fordale Enterprises, no, they didn't get anything. Mopar, they didn't get anything. And I messed up. Ghost had Zabka in there as well. No, I got Zabka. All right, let's take a look at your points for this. Not a lot of change, but there is a 30-point gap there between Ghost and Red Bull at the top of the grid. Almost 100 points back to Ford Performance, so it's really going to be a two-horse battle the rest of the way. Yep. Marlone gained a bunch today. They needed that. So with that being said, we will give you updates as far as we know about drivers involved in accidents today. And we do hope drivers will be all right. We'll get as many as we possibly can as quickly as we possibly can. But with that being said, so long, everybody.